Hey, Teacher Thoughts here coming at you with another video. Today I am working in the greenhouse and I decided to take a little bit of a pause to feed our artificial cow stomach that we have working. Now, it's not really an artificial cow stomach. What it really is a methane generator. So we have a 55-gallon drum. Maybe it's 50-gallon. I don't know. It's PVC. It's food grade. We've done a bunch of changes to it, a little adaptations to allow us to run it as a methane generator. So methane generators are where you put food waste into a reaction chamber. You allow bacteria to work on that food waste. And then as part of its anaerobic digestion process, it puts off a flammable gas known as methane. So with our generator, it's been running for a couple of days and it's time for us to feed it. Our cafeteria staff has helped us out with a little bit, so they've given us some of the food waste from the kitchen. So this hasn't run through student trays. This is just leftovers and waste. And so we're going to get some of that in we're going to chew it up artificially. So the tube that we ended up using because of the parts we had on hand is a little bit small. It's only about 1.25 inch pipe, so it's hard to get food down there. We've been using a stick to shove it in, and I really don't want to go buy another gasketed flange because they're expensive when you get large diameter ones. And our whole goal is just to prove that this process works. It's not to be some long-term running experiment. So let's look at some of the supplies that we were given from the cafeteria staff, and we'll see where we're going. So this is some of what we have. We have some lettuce here. We have some hamburger buns. We have some old French fries. Now there's no meat in here because you don't put meat in a methane generator. And this is going to be our artificial set of teeth. So this is a blender that I have in the lab for doing lab work. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some of this in here. We're going to add some water. We're going to blend it up. Then we'll put it in our collection bucket, and then we'll go out and put it in the artificial stomach. So let's work on that. And you might be wondering why in the world is an ag class making a methane generator? Well, this is a part of one of our units where we look at alternative fuel energies and systems. And we've already done hydrogen, we've done biodiesel, we did wind power. We're currently doing ethanol, and then this is going to be our methane generation system. So let me get this put on here, see if I can get that to lock in. There we go. And hopefully it'll stay there. Let's see, blend. A nice lettuce and onion smoothie. Let me put you down for a moment. So it's still pretty liquidy, so I'm going to add like a hamburger bun or 2 or 3 or 4. Should we dare do 5? Maybe do 1, half more. There we go. All right, and we'll add a little bit more liquid in there for our stomach because we need the juices for the system to actually work too. Probably about that much. See if that'll work. Get the lid down. You ready? We're going to blend this up again. That looks like a pretty good mix. All right, let's take a peek in there. Ooh, yummy. All right, let's go ahead and put that in our storage bucket, and we'll do another one, and then we'll walk out and feed our culture. All right, there we go. We've got more lettuce and onions in the bottom. We've got some hamburger buns there. We'll go ahead and put it to blend. I think we're going to have enough. I'll go ahead and pause this. So this is our methane generator, or our artificial cow stomach that we put together. This is our mouth, our intake tube. We have a stick here in case it gets stuck so we can shove the food in. And then we have outflow for our finished liquids when we're done. We do have a gas tube that's connected here. I've got it down in a container of water so that I can see once it starts to bubble and this thing really takes off, I'll know that it's working by the bubbles that are coming out of it. So let's go ahead and reposition the camera, and then I will show you what we're doing. But before we do that, that is our processed material that we're going to put inside. We'll go ahead and put a catch bucket down below. And then we're going to go ahead and start feeding this in. And I don't know how it's going to work. Oh, yep, it is a little messy. Good thing we got the catch bucket down there. So you only need to feed it about a half gallon a day when it's young, which is okay. So that'll work for the system that we're doing. And then I definitely got to get a funnel for later on. I'm losing a bunch of my slurry, but that's okay. Wonder if we have a gas seal leak, because I'm not seeing any bubbles come out of our other end over there. Put all this in. Just a little bit more. I'll get rid of that excess there. So anyway, that was feeding our artificial stomach there. Inside, this is where the reaction is occurring. You can kind of see that there is some food waste down in there. So hopefully as that starts to break down, that we'll get some methane gas produced. And then we're going to capture the methane gas in some bags, and then we'll use it for some heating purposes. The goal is to produce enough methane for us to boil water to produce some top ramen. That's kind of what we've decided. So anyway, that's our methane generator. Today was just another feeding of it. Probably going to have to move it inside because they do need to stay warm, and it went from being nice warm days to kind of cool for a few. So anyway, I hope you learned something. Stay tuned for more about our methane generator. Ag Teacher Thoughts out.